There goes crude. You can see the structure on how when you start to get, this is called a rounded bottom, or they actually call it a saucer bottom. So if you were to connect here, and if you could actually see the gold band, how it comes around and comes to here, it looks like the bottom of a saucer. So usually you take the high 48 basically. 40, it's good for $1.50 move on the breakout. So 49, which we just hit. Yeah.
You there?
Wow, we did it.
There we go. Yeah, I just closed it down. There's no point in keeping it running.
Keeping what running?
Software.
No, everyone can hear us.
I know, but I'm saying, but from now on, it's not running this issue again.
Oh, right. I was just showing.
So nice little push on crude here, huh?
Basically, it's a saucer bottom, which is a pretty rare formation. Kind of forms a nice, bottom of a plate kind of thing, and that's usually good for the price from here to here, which is about $1. So 48 to 49, which we just got that. Longer term, probably should run into trouble pretty much any second now. But I could see the driving season start to pick up, and if they have draws on crude or on gasoline, that they got to start drawing from the crude. Which is what I was saying before. I don't know if that was a morning call or one, but and the rally back on the S&P and NASDAQ. So daily, we kind of held that area. 4 hour, it's kind of still stuck. Yeah, it's bouncing, but at this point, to me, you need to take out this if you can start to get bullish.
Yeah,
away from here.
There. Yeah.
Should have a decent, retrace, maybe do 50%. Wow, that's come roaring back, huh?
What's that?
On the NASDAQ and S&P.
Yep.
As usual, we'll go through the spread charts and then we'll hit the stock charts. Actually, the S&P is pretty undervalued to the yen as of right now. And then crude and the dollar, crude can definitely bounce, which it's doing. Then what else? Carry trades bouncing. So many things to click on. And then let me pull up stock. How do I do this? I guess I got to put them both over there. I think it's time to look at the daily charts. There's the Russell's kind of hanging in there. This is the Dow, looking pretty heavy. NASDAQ 100, lower lows, lower highs. And the S&P, kind of stuck in that range here. There was some, with the outage yesterday, they said there was these huge spikes in the VIX, so I want to see how that, people were saying how the ETF spiked. And that's why you got to just have the right stops in. Sometimes it works against you, but you got to do what you got to do. And I guess I can't get yesterday's data. Let me go 15 minutes. Yeah, they said during market hours. What time was that? 11 o'clock in the morning, the VIX went from 14.5 to 23 in pretty much one print, they said. A lot of times when that kind of stuff happens to me, I think it's maybe it was fat finger, but maybe it was a fund that's like I want to get on, I want to get long the VIX, which is what this ETF is. Is that pretty crazy? It's real print. Hello?
Yeah, that's nuts, man. That's crazy.
Oh, you okay? You're still, just checking.
Yeah, I was on mute. Yeah.
No worries. So VIX going up means stock market down.
Yeah, it looks pretty extended on crude here.
Yep. Apple. Oh wait, I was on daily charts. Let me go back to that. Apple, Amazon, kind of stuck. Alibaba's rolling over. Bank of America looks like it's rolling over. Citigroup's kind of hanging at its bottom here. Goldman Sachs hanging out. High yield kind of hanging out. JP Morgan, all kind of choppy. Microsoft's been kind of breaking down. Same with Intel, although it bounced back the other day. The three horsemen of the four. Cisco. Still in the 20s, 15 years later. Facebook. Google. IBM. High flyers. LinkedIn's kind of rolling over. But a spike on numbers. Netflix hanging out. Oracle not moving. Wish I had more report from the front lines here, but look at this. Just rig looks pretty quiet. Twitter looks good. There you go. Must have split on Visa. Must have split.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
Valero still keeps on trucking. They're making a killing on the gasoline spread. And ExxonMobil. We're doing a study about how the top 50 largest producers, their average production cost per barrel is $98 a barrel. It's pretty that's pretty rough from a profitability standpoint.
Yeah, for sure.
We're over here in the 40s. Where's my... Oh, I know what I did. I hit the little... I've got too many buttons, as you all know. Crude trades. First trade here along. Just a quick profit. A short break even.
I don't think anybody's getting them.
Oh, some people did.
Did they? Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people did.
Okay. Little extended here on the S&P and NASDAQ.
Yeah, it's definitely it's bounced. Back to that same level.
Yeah.
So typically what you want to see on a trade like this, I guess you could go and try and get it could be worth a short, but
Our objectives are met on the longs on both the NASDAQ and the S&P, so see how this
pulls
back. So the objectives were met on both the longs from the morning.
Yeah. Yeah, we got to get better on that.
Crude's all over the place. Look at that thing whipping around.
Oh, you're talking about the level 2 or the ladder?
Yeah, ladders all over the place.
God, 48.80. You're kidding me. Sometimes crew with those numbers, you just gotta be in it to win it, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, you're seeing 30 seconds. I mean, look at the candles that are forming right now. I mean, they're 30-cent candle right there.
On a 1 minute.
Well, the 5 minutes, 86 to 05.
Yeah, this is 86. This is only 20 cents. Yeah, usually when you get a down move like this, this is kind of the important spot for the market to prove it's still bullish. If this thing takes out a low, that's going to get ugly. Okay, one of those down 250, 300 days. That's where price action is important, on how it forms. So you never really here. This was a retest, barely retested, and then drift higher. Granted, this was in the middle of the night, but the report that came out, the Tenkan number, which is important with regards to Japan, came out bad. Although there's bad numbers, the market drops. So I guess they just need to print more. That's my recommendation. So if it's bottom, test, now we're going to have a retest. If it holds in this range, it should be okay, but we'll see. What was that? You broke up.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, you're hanging out near these highs on crude, so.
Oh, now you're at crude, right? So
yeah.
For me, crude, not even the 4-hour midpoint. It's extended on the 1 hour, extended on the 15, extended on the 5.
Yellow arrow across the board.
You mean orange?
Orange, yeah. My color blindness kicking in.
Well, it definitely looks different than viewing in, but it's orange.
Yeah.
I could go with the red, but close enough. It's like a red orange or something. So right now we'll see if the S&P and Nasdaq test down here for building up to make a low for the day. I haven't looked at any of the other news flow.
Yeah.
The ISM manufacturing tumbled a 22-month low, longest losing streak since Lehman went under. Imagine that.
Crude's going to go up and retest those 49 highs. See if this holds here.
Oh, on crude. You want a 1 minute?
No. I'm fine.
Usually on tops, like if you're getting a blow off top, you'll get like a huge push right now.
Mm-hmm.
So wherever that top band is, it's off the chart. But if it fails here, it's kind of a terminal condition. Looks like we can go to 49.60 on this on the 30-minute. Here it goes.
3 cents off the high. Here it goes. Yeah.
See if that's the spike high, or if it's got that, if it has enough energy to get up there at that 49.60. Gotta be run out of steam. Did it get to 49.20? That was fast.
It got 49.23 was the high.
If it can make a topping pattern or not.
Yeah.
I think the S&P and NASDAQ can push back up to the gold band before it calls it a day. On this.
Yeah, I remember from yesterday when we talked about that kind of that midpoint, that 47 price. We're getting a good solid bounce off that. I mean, we could retest those 52 highs. We just break. I mean, we're breaking right now the 49.07 highs from basically the 20. It's called 28.
February 28th?
No, March. I think it was March 28th. Maybe it was March 30th.
Oh, over here.
Mm-hmm.
And they're the highest. I'll say redacted or what they do with that. If that's adjusted for the new contract.
Exactly.
It's kind of just hanging out.
Yeah, I knew those highs.
Now that the news is all out, usually that's kind of all clear for letting it just trade more naturally.
Yeah. Outside the gold band on the
5 minute.
5 minute, yeah.
See if it gets a bigger push lower here.
Mm-hmm.
See.
Got the S&P and NASDAQ taking out its highs.
Right, yeah. It does that. It hits that first natural spot and it keeps falling back most likely up to the band, higher band, or at least another higher level. 806. What do you think of crude? Is it done or it's done? It's
just hanging out here at this point.
Isn't it?
It's getting toppy though. I mean, it's moved.
I'd like to see
$2.
I'd like to see it lower. A lower low or a lower high, right?
Yep.
Got neither yet. I love how it just blows through all this 2 days worth of overhead. It's right through it.
Exactly.
So price action wise, you'd want to see this to start to either, let me go back to that 1 minute. You want to see a lower low. I mean, I guess taking this out would be good, but taking out there seems kind of stair-steppy right now. I can blast up to the new high. Just gotta let the price action show its way. Yeah, right back at it. I'm gonna send one of these. That's for the NASDAQ.
There goes crude. New highs.
Yep.
Well, you got 2056 as a potential area up there. Getting pretty close.
Yeah, like we'll see how critical this is, if it can hold that breakout or if that starts to get toppy at all. A lot of times that's stop hunting.
Just trying to wash it out, yeah.
But usually on crude, let's go look at another rally. You'd get a test of the high, a failure, and then as soon as it breaks that, that's short time. Same thing over here. I don't know, it was so thin. I was trying to get 99 and I got 95 short. Very strange.
Go look at the current price. Should be 26-ish. 19s.
You want the 5 minute?
Yeah.
Possible shooting star, but
Gotta let it
see.
settle out. Still got 2 minutes, yeah.
Yeah. 2, 3.
A lot of compression up here.
Yeah, that candle right, if it closed here, is pretty much saying the trend is ending soon. That's considered a doji shooting star right now.
You got a higher low, but it's closing at the lows of current.
Yeah, do your analysis on the fly.
Yeah. So I mean, you have higher high, higher low on the wicks, but you've got it trading at the lows of the current candle.
So the midpoint is about 19, so you need it to close above 19.
It's actually a little bit higher. It's about 22. $11 by 40.
Right.
Yeah. So it's closing below the midpoint of current, and it's retesting the midpoint of previous. So that's actually a short on a 5 minute. See how it closes.
It broke the prior candles.
Midpoint
Midpoint of the body, or just the whole candle?
The whole candle.
Because that would be about right here.
Yeah, but relative to the high and low, it's trading at the midpoint, closer to the midpoint.
Got it. But we know crude, there's still 1 minute left. This thing could rally all the way up. Close at 25, breakout.
It does it all the time.
Doesn't it? Well, if you see, we've had the huge move. You've got the first bearish candle. It's kind of a shooting star. First down candle gets engulfed to make the new high, but now you're starting to see the wicks. So if the bulls were so strong up here, why is it fading and closing down here? Why did it rally up to here and close here?
Yeah, it wouldn't.
You know, why did it close here? Why did it rally all the way up and close here? So I think once you take out 96, definitely 80, whatever. There you go. There's your candle. Not that bearish, actually. Definitely running out of steam, but
yeah,
it's not all hands on deck to get short yet. Probably even looks better on a more bullish on a 1 minute, yeah. Higher lows. So you can see how on a 1 minute, how that paints.
It should fail though.
Right, this is where you'd want to test the high and fail. Let's go back to the 5 minute. So the 5 minute looks like a bearish candle, but you go to a 1 minute and it's higher highs and higher lows. Kind of interesting. Let's see if it can break.
It's gonna fail though. It's gonna go lower.
06 would be the first. I'd have to see it break 06 first.
Yeah.
And 97.
They're trying to.
Is this a 1 minute? Yeah, look at how it's holding that band. Gonna have a new high. And that's a typical move too on this. You get the sell, you get the bounce to the next higher level. Now you might get a sell off down into that area. Getting long in the tooth this rally. Crude oil.
Yep.
It still was a build, right?
You got a lower high on a 5 minute forming, so and a higher low.
I can go back to that 5 minute.
We need to see it take out 06.
Double shooting stars, you think?
With a lower low, with a lower high.
Nope, still bullish. You can't even link two bearish candles together. Well, the candle's not done yet, I guess.
Yeah.
Don't want to jump the gun. That is a test of the high.
And failed.
Lower high, that's a first. 15-minute. 30-minute. Get to 1 hour. Looks pretty good on a 1 hour.
Yeah. One of the things that I thought was interesting, I read an article over the last day or so, and they were talking about those orders that people just throw off there. That are
Spoofing.
just like spoofing. They're going to start charging commissions for that. The CME is.
Is that the plan? Make money from it?
Yeah, because it's not a real trade. They're just trying to attract the market one direction.
Right. I think they should just enforce the rules. I mean, I don't think it's that difficult. If you put in a trade, you have to be good for it. Period. Because I'm under the impression that some of these they put these trades in, and that might be more stock than not. But if you put in an order to buy $1 billion worth of crude oil, you better have $1 billion in your wallet, right? Can't be stopped.
It's about to take out our little shooting star here. There it goes.
Oh yeah, the 5 minute up. Yep.
Yeah.
That's the top, right? Could be. It's usually when it's kind of run away like that. You're really stretching for it.
They're grabbing higher, that's for sure.
Yeah. S&P's coming down.
Yeah, I see that.
See if it brings crude down. All right, well, I got to get rolling. See you.
All right,
See you in
guys.
the
Sounds
wrap-up
good.
call.
We'll see you on the wrap-up call. Yep.
Okay,
Have a good day.
great. Thanks. Bye.